Made in Taiwan.
Don't you dare question the chef.
Right, like you're the real cook here?
I am when your mom is away.
I'll let her know that.
Giant squirrels.
I thought I recognized this mountain.
Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Whales. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries.
Trapped.
Let me leave!
Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you. Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She doth have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast upon.
You are ridiculous.
You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please.
Oh, hello. Teenage me.
Shit, where are those keys?
Did you know that that shirt is an anagram for no fucks given?
You can't hide from
That's
the
brilliant.
Now lock up after I leave. Play nice. Try not to destroy too much of the house. And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Hey Max, would you say hi to Chloe and Joyce? Don't forget to remind them that you let me die.
Thanks, William.
Good evening, young Max. The squirrels talk to me, but how can you? Samuel has no phone. Hi Max, Rachel and Amber here. Just wanted to introduce myself. I'll be seeing you soon. Real soon. Bitch, do not mess with Frank! Or me. You got a snack? Woof woof.
These are all random dates as well. Max, I loved your photo shoot with Jefferson. He absolutely captured you. If you want, we can hang out and get high.
Max, this is your old pal Chloe you left in a wheelchair in another reality. Did I thank you before you bailed to a new life? Not only did you blow off my request, you already jumped into another photo. How many fucking times can you abandon me, hippie?
Lovely.
Love to be in hell.
We love nightmare texts.
I think there's like nightmare journal
How
entries
long will
too.
this nightmare go on?
Yep. Maxine, you keep fucking up. How many times does Chloe have to die in front of you? Maybe it would be better to actually, you know, have a life. Find my cat pics. Please, my heart is broken.
Take a selfie, ho. Yes, you're running out of choices. Let's all go to the lighthouse. Max, why do you want to kill everybody? What did everybody ever do to you? Bully. And then go fuck your selfie multiple times.
Always take the shot. Death only Chloe.
Chloe. I thought it said Patreon, it says Darkroom. If you ever wanted to know what was on my mind right now. Ah!
I think you'd be perfect for my new photo series on retro grunge. You have the same qualities that I loved in Rachel Amber, but not Max.
Max is a fucking child.
Oh Christ, I know. And she never shuts up, does she?
I'm so over her hipster bullshit.
I think everyone at Blackwell is over Max. Let's prove it.
Booyah, Warren. I thought you were all over Max's shit.
She's not all that. So who cares if she doesn't kiss me?
Oh, you should have seen her make a move on me in my room. Hella lame.
Max should see me make a move on you. Come here.
No!
It's really hell!
God damn, you're a sexy bitch. Why hang out with Max, huh?
Boredom. Plus, she's like my personal puppet.
I hear that. Do you want a party? I got a drugstore in my room.
Oh shit. Look at Max spying on us. Take a fucking picture, bitch. Or take a selfie. See, this is how you bust a move, Max. No mosh pit for you, Shaka Bra. Damn, Victoria. You're a real woman, not a little girl like Max.
I fucking love your tats, Chloe. You're so hot. I can't believe it took us so long to hook up.
That's the correct use of hookup.
Yeah, honestly.
Why did you get rewind powers? You don't even know how to use them. Rachel's dead and you're still alive. Life is so not fair. I wish she would have never come back to Arcadia Bay. You're the real Storm.
This is a lot.
Yeah.
We'll be back in the bathroom. Or is this the bathroom in the pool?
This is the bathroom in the diner.
Oh. Graffiti I should know about?
I guess not.
Keypad?
I miss Arcadia Gay Sucks deck.
Yeah.
AOB.
Oh, there's numbers all over the wall.
Great. Numbers are all over the place. How will I find the right code?
This is terrifying. There must be something to differentiate.
A lot of them are circled or underlined, so
Yeah.
definitely not that.
I'll be so grateful if this is the last digicode. Now, why doesn't the mirror reflect any of the numbers?
Thanks, game.
Yeah. I was having the same question. Does it mean there's one written backwards?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it!
The one in the mirror.
Yeah, 0311? Or 1130.
Yeah. I guess because of the reflection it would be 0311.
Don't kill us, Max!
I guess I'll never dance again, Max.
Right when I was about to start a new life in California.
Well, I don't know who you are,
No.
so I don't care.
Shit, Max.
I was happy just
I
being
thought
your
we were
friend.
on the same team.
Why do you want
No,
all your
I
friends to
love
die?
You like a daughter.
So
And
this
now
is
you're
how
gonna
Max
take me
gets her
away
revenge
from
on
my family.
It's okay if I'm
Killing
gone.
me
No,
is-
I
Let me out.
You're like, I'm not listening to your
No.
bullshit.
Who are you? Holy shit, are you serial? I'm you, dumbass. Or I'm one of many Maxes you've left behind. Can you get me out of here? Oh, so you want help? Thought you could control everybody and everything, huh? Twist time around your fingers? I tried to help. I only wanted to do the right thing. No, you only wanted to be popular. And once you got these amazing
Oh,
powers,
actually.
your big plan was to
Yeah,
try.
you
I barely made friends with anyone.
That's true. You have that in your baby. You're like, well, actually, I didn't care
Actually,
about being
I'm
popular.
only friends with, what's his name, Daniel? The artist guy?
Yeah, pretty much.
And maybe Brooke. I flew her drone a few times and let her go on a date with Warren.
Yeah.
Other than that...
Put up with her passive aggression, but like...
Other than that, everyone hates me.
Excuse me, I'll have you know, I didn't try and make friends with anyone.
Yeah! That's my defense.
Here. That's why I was trying to make friends. By telling people what they want to hear. You were just looking for a shortcut because you can't make friends on your own. That's not true. I have great friends, and I've used my powers for good. Please, stop playing innocent. You're a goddamn hypocrite. You've left a trail of death and suffering behind you. That was not my fault, you son of a bitch. Don't you dare talk about our mom that way. What about the crap that was your fault? Wait, let me guess. You fucked up time and space for your precious punk Chloe?
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
You think she's worth all that?
Yes.
Where is the my girlfriend
Yeah.
option?
Of course. She's my best friend. Oh yeah, you ignored your best friend for 5 years while she went through hell. Some friend. Chloe does a better job of guilt-tripping me than you do. Because you let her bully you. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. But you didn't do that homework, so you'll have to learn the hard way. Like Rachel. Just shut up. You're not scaring me anymore. I'd be more worried about Chloe killing us than Jefferson. Max, do you really think she has any feelings for us? You're just another puppet. Man, you are so stupid. I'm embarrassed to have the same name. And someday Chloe will destroy... Oh hell, speak of the devil.
Dude, do not even fuck with her head. She knows what we went through together this week, and you don't. There's no way you can break up our team. This is reality. After 5 years, you're still Max Caulfield.
I am seriously glad to see you.
Welcome home, Max. Fasten your seatbelt.
Time for a literal walk down memory lane.
Jesus Christ. I can't interact with
I know it was your birthday last month. This was my real father's camera. I want you to have it.
Yes, of course it's cool. Thank you. This camera is so sweet.
Now that we got that mushy shit out of the way, I feel like stage diving. Let's thrash this place. Yep, I'm fucking insane in the brain. Let's dance!
Shake
Shake
that
that bony
bony
white
white
ass. Or take my picture with your new camera. This song fucking rules. Can't dance, hippie? Come on. Rock out, girl! Yo, turn it off! Turn it off! You need to hide now. My stepdad will kill me if you... You were here today, Max. You saved me. I'm still tripping on that. Seeing you after all these years feels like...
Destiny.
If this is destiny, I hope we can find Rachel. I miss her, Max. What the hell is this? Let's talk about your superpower. Epic! I pledge allegiance to Max and the power for which she stands. You can rewind time, Max. That's fucking insane. Welcome to American Rust, my home away from hell.
Raw and rough. It suits you.
Max, do you know how awesome
These
this
would be
is?
really cool
I
as
get my
figures.
best friend back, and she's also super
Yeah, they
sized.
would.
I don't feel so super.
You saved me again. Crazy. Now we're totally bonded for life. Since
Now
you're
I'm
the
just
mysterious
picturing
superhero,
that and how I would
you're-
totally
I'm
collect
so glad
that.
you're my partner in crime. As long as you're my partner in time. I might get on the other side of that door before you, Lupin. Max, you better come check out these files.
It's not a drawing. Look. Rachel in the dark room.
Cowabunga! Why, look, an otter in my water. Your power is changing ever.
Let's call it a draw. I'm gonna freeze my ass off when I get out.
You look cute with photobomb.
Photo hog. It feels like a different world
Gaze.
from yesterday.
We left a skid mark on blood. I double dare you. Kiss me now. Damn, you're hardcore, Max. Now I can text Warren and tell
Figure
him
for
there's a
that
stand
is
chance.
going at
Unless he's in it.
$500.
Yeah.
Cruise
And I will
everywhere in
pay
this
every
bad
penny.
boy. Can you see us heading down the coast of Big Sur and beyond? I know. Just daydreaming. That makes me...
Not until I see it first. You know the rules, Dad. Dude, I am so lucky that my father is cool.
Max, you are being so fucking strange. You feel okay?
Chloe, I am awesome. We are awesome.
The dead end. What am I gonna do?
Oh.
There's the path.
It is quite
It's
dark.
Yeah.
Weird hanging out with you again.
I know.
I was wondering if
glad
it would
we
be a
are
dead
here.
end because of the different timelines.
Look, the worst thing you can do is treat me like a baby. Whoa, awesome picture. We look so badass in our pirate gear.
We should have taken. Chloe, you're back. I'm so glad you're here.
You sound high, but thanks for the morning grope. Since we were up all night playing CSI Arcadia Bay, I was still spaced out here trying to put all this info together.
Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims. Victoria has to be next. Nathan must be planning to dose her tonight at the Vortex Club party. Rachel.
Rachel! Oh, Rachel, no, please not her!
Chloe.
Rachel, why?
Come on, Max, we're almost there! Please wake up! Max, come on now!
Please, get me out of hell. Please!
Okay. Well, we've left one hell.
Max, can you hear me? Please say something.
Chloe. I must have passed out.
Oh,
Sorry.
thank God. Don't you ever do that again, okay?
I swear. But that nightmare was so real. It was so horrible.
Literally can't imagine what it was like
my
to
storm.
be like to
I
see
caused
a
this.
tornado like this.
I caused all of this. I changed fate and destiny so much that I actually did alter the course of everything. And all I really created was just death and destruction.
Fuck all that, okay? You were given a power. You didn't ask for it. And you saved me, which had to happen. All of this did. Except for what happened to Rachel. But without your power, we wouldn't have found her. Okay, so you're not the goddamn Time Master, but you're Maxine Caulfield. And you're amazing. Max. This is the only way.
I feel like I took the shot 1,000 years ago.
You could use that photo to change everything right back to when you took that picture. All that would take is for me to...
Fuck that. No way. You are my #1 priority now. You are all that matters to me.
I know. You prove that over and over again. Even though I don't deserve it. I'm so selfish. Not like my mom. Look what she had to give up and live through. And she did. She deserves so much more than to be killed by a storm at a fucking diner. Even my stepfather deserves her alive. There's so many more people in Arcadia Bay who should live. Way more than me.
Don't say that. I won't trade you.
You're not trading me. Maybe you've just been delaying my real destiny. Look at how many times I've almost died or actually died around you. Look at what's happened in Arcadia Bay ever since you first saved me. I know I've been selfish, but for once, I think I should accept my fate. Our fate.
Chloe.
Max, you finally came back to me this week, and you did nothing but show me your love and friendship. You made me smile and laugh like I haven't done in years. Wherever I end up after this, in whatever reality, all those moments between us were real, and they'll always be ours. No matter what you choose, I know you'll make the right decision.
Chloe, I can't make this choice.
No, Max. You're the only one who can.
Yeah.
How many times have you seen this scene?
That just really gets me every time. I think, like, it's the way that she's, like... Yeah, that she keeps being, like, everybody deserves to live, but I don't deserve to live.
Yeah, it's like... she doesn't say that she doesn't deserve to live, but the way she's framing it, that everybody else does.
Like, more than she does.
Yeah, and, like... I very much want to save Chloe. But I kind of want to justify why. It's like... Max got given the time powers before she saved Chloe. Right?
Like, she had the dream about the storm, and then she got the powers. The first time she used them was in the bathroom when she saved Chloe, yeah.
She knew the storm vision happened before she saved Chloe. So the storm was coming, and there's no way to know that the storm wouldn't still come if we sacrifice Chloe, and then we just lose everyone. And every sign we've been given, all of the different timelines that we've been in, except the one where Chloe's dad is still alive, there has still been all of this, like, all of these signs from the universe, like the snow and the eclipse and the moons and the animals dying, has happened in multiple different timelines. I think it's just a universal inevitability.
Yeah, actually, even in that timeline, even in the alternate timeline in episode 4, from all the newspapers and stuff, we saw that the natural disasters were still happening.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, so even if, like, Chloe dies in that timeline, the storm will still come, presumably?
Yeah. And she dies in a different way.
Yeah.
So, yeah, every piece of information we've been given is that this storm is still coming. And so, if we sacrifice Arcadia Bay, Chloe will still be alive. If we sacrifice Chloe, Arcadia Bay will still get destroyed, and then you lose more people.
That like, logically, that definitely adds up.
Yeah, and, like, obviously, that's my logical solution. My other one is that I fucking care about Chloe, and she deserves to have someone tell her that her life is worth something in the same way that we did in the euthanasia scenario. As much as that hurt her at the time, telling her that we will not help her to die is a sign that we think that she deserves to live. And she does. And I don't want everyone in Arcadia Bay to die because there are some good eggs there. But if this was always coming, then there's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, I think that I feel similarly, and I think that, like, even, like, just the first time I played this, my, like, raw emotional reaction, I think, was just that, like, everybody and everything in the world has been telling this person that that their life isn't worthwhile.
Yeah.
And that they don't deserve to live. And I think that particularly for me, because I, like, connected so deeply with Chloe, like, I just couldn't, like, I couldn't make the choice to validate that I could, like, trade or sacrifice her life for some, like, greater good that isn't even guaranteed.
The greater good is showing her that someone cares. Because in this scenario, if she survives, Joyce could well still die in the diner, and David probably wouldn't die because he's in the bunker, but he could also end up going to jail because of what happened with Jefferson. And so Chloe's gonna need someone. And I want to be that someone. And I think Max wants to be that someone as well.
Yeah. I also feel like everything in terms of, like, the narrative drive of this game, I think I felt like I spent so much time and effort into saving Chloe.
Yeah.
That
I'm not gonna throw it away now.
To give that up.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm not fucking
I've
giving
gone
that
so
up.
far down this path.
Like, I've been ride or die for this bitch.
Yeah.
For 5 episodes. Why would I stop now?
And what with everything the Prescotts were doing, and everything else, this town was kind of doomed anyway.
Yeah.
It might need a clean slate. And I hate that that involves people getting hurt and dying.
I think that, like... So I #flesh that argument out in the video essay that we did.
I'm excited to be able to watch it now.
I'm very excited to hear what you think about it. But we talk about this ending and in terms of the political implications of it, which you're like alluding to, it makes me think like about this idea of like violent revolution, right? And like the debates around that.
Yeah.
That like, you know, we talk about how the revolution needs to, like, if we're going to like destroy society or overhaul society, that people will like get hurt in that, in like a violent revolution. And you know, obviously that's like a complex argument and stuff, and like I would consider myself like a revolutionary and not a reformist.
Yeah.
So I guess that like there's a strong political argument basically to what you said. I think that like the storm symbolizes like destroying this like corrupt town,
And nature taking it back.
Yeah, so that you can build something new there. Like,
Yeah.
something that doesn't hurt people and cause people pain anymore.
This is eco-anarchism.
Yeah, basically. Nature is healing.
Yeah, in the best way. Mother Nature is literally being like, you know what, fuck that. You've screwed up. I'm gonna wipe it clean and we will start again.
Yeah, that's what the prophecy in the bathroom is about as well.
Oh.
You remember that prophecy that we saw in episode 3? That was like, at the 7th sign, all of the birds and animals will die and stuff like that.
Mm.
So that's part of a prophecy that, like, the full prophecy is a prophecy of the Hopi people, who are a Native American tribe. And the full prophecy is basically like, here are all of the signs to the apocalypse that will lead to the destruction of the white man so that everything can grow again.
Yeah, I feel like the way I've played this game has resulted in me not interacting super loads with the Native American part of the story.
Oh, that's, to be fair, I think that there isn't more of it than you have seen.
Mm.
It's just like the prophecy, the totem pole.
Yeah, which apparently doesn't belong to anyone and just appeared.
And Samuel talking about spirit animals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's all those like little tidbits that are trying to... Like, I do think that it's super problematic that they would use Native American imagery to paint that metaphor, which they have, and then not had like any Native American characters and stuff.
I see what that commenter was talking about now, about how it would have made sense for Rachel to be Native American if the storm is Rachel's revenge. Yeah, thank you to that commenter on the video essay. I see the comments, but I haven't seen the video essay, so it's all very out of context for me.
I had never thought about that before, and then someone commented, I think, on like one of our Let's Play episodes or on the video essay, saying that it would have been cool if Rachel had been Native American, not just because of like representation, and that's awesome, but because of like the political narrative of the story. And I hadn't thought about that before, but I totally agree. Like, if any of these characters should have been Native American, then...
Yeah.
If we only had one, then it should have been Rachel.
That would just make a Prescott killing her even more impactful as well. Yeah. Seeing as it's their white capitalism that is ruining the indigenous culture of the town, whether that's the literal Native American culture, but also like the historic fishing village.
Yeah, and like I think that there is a lot to be said about how like obviously the same power structure that that destroyed the Native Americans is the same power structure that is responsible for like the violent misogyny in this game. Mm-hmm. But obviously white women and Native American women experience violence in different ways, and we like don't see people talking about the like endemic violence faced by Native American women and girls.
Yeah.
But Yeah, I think both from like a personal emotional perspective and from a political perspective, I'm definitely in the Sacrifice Arcadia Bay camp.
Also, side note, having played Tell Me Why, Dontnod have definitely learned from their mistakes re-Native American representation and actually getting sensitivity readers, own voice actors and sources on board in their projects.
Yes, that was definitely both in terms of like practices.
Yeah.
Of like actually, you know, if you're a white person and you're going to write a game, but you want Native Americans in the game, the practices of actually like consulting those communities and hopefully paying them for their labor.
And then the actual representation within the game
was pretty good as well. Yeah. By the time this video comes out, we may or may not have a video essay out on Tell Me Why as well. But yeah, Dontnod definitely has improved in that aspect.
Yeah, it's nice to see a studio not just improving overall over the course of like Life is Strange 2, addressing like institutionalized racism, and then Tell Me Why, but addressing the specific issues with their game Life is Strange of like there's barely any people of color and the Native American representation is bad.
Yeah.
And then addressing that directly in their next projects.
Yeah, definitely.
It's signs of a receptive games company that listen to feedback from their community, and we are very grateful.
Yeah.
Because it just sets a precedent in the gaming industry.
I actually think that they kind of like... So I love the story, and I love Chloe and Max's relationship, and I think that they are great queer characters. But people have criticized, and I think rightly so, that the only... I might as well tell you this. The only scenario in which you get a actually romantic kiss, not the haha we're best friends kissing scene, is if you have already kissed Chloe, like showed you're interested, and if you sacrifice her.
No!
Yeah, that's the only way that you get to see them kiss. And I think that rightly so, like, we've talked a lot on this channel.
Bury your gays.
About, like, bury your gays, and about, like, tragic lesbians.
Stray bullet, sacrificial bullshit.
Yeah, and I think that while this is a really, like, deeply compelling story, and I understand why it has the endings that it does, like, I do understand that. Equally, like,
we don't need that shit.
Yeah, they definitely could have done, like, better. I think that my thing that makes me not super, like, mad about it is that in terms of specifically the kind of relationship where they were best friends and then they reconnect after ages and stuff like that, you can understand why. Oh, and all of this stuff is going on where, like, Chloe still has feelings for Rachel.
Yeah.
It just found out that Rachel's dead and stuff. Like, I can totally understand how, like, that would not be conducive to, like, trying to...
No.
Like,
it's not fertile grounds for a new relationship, exactly.
Yeah. So, I think that, like, I'm not mad about it, but I can understand people's criticism. And I think that in Tell Me Why, that was avoided.
Yeah, definitely. We've got that really good scene with Tyler.
Yeah, because you just got to have, like, a nice gay kiss, no matter what happens after that.
Yeah, and this game came out in 2015, right? People are still pulling this shit. I mean, the crazy night where Destiel became canon.
Yeah.
They didn't even get a kiss, but it was the same situation of Castiel is like, I love you, and then immediately dies. Yeah. And is specifically sacrificed for the greater good of humanity. No! Don't do that!
Yeah. I mean, I think that the Sacrifice Arcadia Bay ending is, like, also shot in a way where whether or not you decided to romance Chloe, that's... But nevertheless... You know? I obviously read it as a romance-coded ending, but... Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I have avoided this for as long as possible.
Yeah, okay.
I also wish the decision was why did it save
Rather
than sacrifice, because I saw Chloe and was like, press button!
No, I get you as well. I think the word sacrifice is quite loaded, isn't it?
Yeah.
Max, it's time. Not anymore.
Also, going back in time again would probably not help situations.
No, why would you think that would... Yeah,
Yeah.
why would they think that would help after all the shit it's caused?
I'll always be with you. Forever.
Sunshine for everyone, but as far as I can remember, we've been migratory animals, living under changing weather. Someday we will foresee obstacles through the blizzard, through the blizzard. Today we will sell our uniform and live together.
They just chill there till it's over, huh? Interesting shot, huh?
Yeah.
Nature is healing!
Bullets are Chloe, Max, and Rachel.
Someday we will foresee obstacles through the blizzard, through the blizzard.
Max should call her parents.
Yeah. Yeah, she definitely
She should
should.
do that.
And be like, yo, I'm not dead.
Yeah. Also, Chloe is here.
We made it.
We did it!
We finished Life is Strange.
And
Also,
I didn't cry.
yeah, if you had picked the other ending, I would have cried. And every time I watch it, I still find it very difficult to watch. I think that it's worth checking out and spending 7 minutes of your life crying over that. But yeah, I'm very like, this is my canon ending, and I pretend that the other one
Doesn't exist.
doesn't exist.
I'm glad I got to play it for myself. I think I did pretty good. I mean, I know you can't judge this on like good and bad, but like
Yeah.
I'm happy with the choices I made.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
I think that the only thing that maybe kind of sucked was what happened with Victoria.
Yeah.
But I think that, like, the fact that hinged on one decision.
Yeah.
Or it appeared that it hinged on one decision.
One decision that I had a justification for.
Yeah.
About not wanting to be a phony.
Yeah.
I've been thinking a lot about Max Caulfield and Holden Caulfield now that I am reading The Catcher in the Rye. And
this is the influence I have.
Yeah.
This is the impact I have.
Yeah, like, so she's named for Holden Caulfield, and I was very much playing it as, like, I have a vague sense of who Max Caulfield is, but I have more of a sense of who I want her to be, and so I'm not going to form phony relationships with people just because I can.
Yeah, and I thought that was a really good way of playing it. I, like, appreciated that a lot. I think that it can be easy to just be like, oh, I have a time traveling power, I'm gonna, like, try and be friends with everyone and stuff. But then, I mean, what was hilarious as well is, like, you know that scene in the diner with the other Max, and the other Max is like, you were, you know, lying to everyone, trying to, and you were like, actually, I didn't do that.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
That was fantastic, because
I didn't do it. Like, I don't think I lied to anyone. I don't think I redid any conversations with anyone. Maybe, like, once.
No, I think pretty much besides from when the game needed you to do it to progress, you like, just, you didn't manipulate anyone, as far as I can remember. So
You don't get do-overs in real life.
yeah, and I mean, I think that that's a big part of what this game was trying to say.
Yeah.
Like, about Max and about kind of life in general. Like, I don't want to be, like, universalist, because I think it's more complicated than that, but just in that, like, you know, her as a character was very, like, afraid to take risks.
Yeah.
And be honest and try to make friends. And, like, sometimes you try to do things in life and you take risks, and sometimes they don't work out, and sometimes you don't get to make friends with that person because you said the wrong thing or they're a jerk.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Life goes on.
Yeah.
I hate to say that he was right, but Jefferson did say that as an artist you have to put yourself out there.
Yeah.
And I feel like Max needed to take that on board as an artist, but also as a person.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you don't want to make friends based on fake stuff. You want to put who you are out into the world, and people will like that or people won't, and that's just how it's going to be.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that that's how you knew that, like, Max and Chloe had such a strong friendship and that Chloe cared about her so much, is that, like, literally no matter what you do in this game, and, like, no matter how much you, like, fuck up, if you want to describe it that way, like, Chloe will forgive you.
Yeah.
And I think that what's important is that the other characters might not. Like, there are a lot of characters in this game who you can fuck up and they'll just be like, okay, I don't want to be your friend.
Yeah.
But Chloe is the only one who, like, literally whatever you do, she will be your friend.
Yeah. Because they just have that connection. And yeah, I really like this game. It was really good. I wish I could have been a bit nicer to Warren. Like,
yeah.
I wish I could have had a friendship with him where it was extremely clear that I did not want to be romantic with him. But
Yeah.
I respected him as a friend, and so that we could hang out, and I would not have to be, like, ignoring him or, like, being cold with him in order to not lead him on. I wish there was that middle ground.
Yeah, well, I think the thing is that, like, he's so, like, insistent that he wants to date. There is, like, literally no way to just be his friend because he's so, like, insistent about that. And, like, I think that he, like, objectively, as much as I rag on him, does he seem like a nice enough guy? Sure. But, like, the kind of behavior that he displayed, it can lead down some very dangerous paths.
Like, the ideal situation for me would to have a friendship with him, but also the kind of friendship where I could call him out on the fact that he said that we owed him.
Yeah, and the
and
fact
for him
that
to deal with that.
and the fact that he wouldn't like stop
Yeah.
asking you out after you said no, that he like wouldn't take no for an answer, or was being kind of manipulative. Like, yeah, I would have probably tried to call him out, and then if he didn't listen, then I'd be like,
goodbye.
But then we're not going to be friends. But because the way that Max always I guess that like Max seemed to always feel bad as well.
Yeah.
About it.
That's more middling than I thought it would be. I thought more people would decide to sacrifice Chloe, because I don't have faith in humanity. And I also think a lot of people would have got stuck on the whole trolley problem of like one person versus many people.
I think a lot of people had the trolley problem logic of this. I fully like remember getting into arguments with people like online back in 2015 about it. Like, I can understand why people choose that, but I do not agree with it.
They are wrong.
And I think that a lot of the time, the people who choose that ending think that they're on a moral high horse.
Mm.
Like, that they are morally superior to me because I choose to sacrifice Arcadia Bay. That's the thing that annoys me.
Yeah. Because there is no correct ending, objectively.
Yeah.
Because it's a choice-based game.
And like
it's how you justify your choices that matter.
Yeah, and I think that like the game is designed in such a way, especially in like, you know, the like nightmare sequence and stuff, where they try to show you both like these are all of the people that could die if you make the choice to like sacrifice Arcadia Bay, but also this is Chloe, this is your best friend, this is everything that you've been through.
Yeah.
So it really does try and be like, you know, you could go down either of these paths, and like even what like Chloe says where she's like, whatever you choose, like that's the right decision.
Yeah.
I don't think that this game tries to put one ending on you more than the other. I feel very strongly about like what I think, how I think it should end, but like I can respect what they were trying to do.
Yeah, like it's very good for a game to be able to make you feel that strong about a certain ending without pushing one as like good end or bad end, like in the sort of JRPG kind of style.
Yeah, I think like a lot of people will have said that sacrifice Chloe, like it makes more sense in terms of the narrative, which I don't necessarily agree with. And the sacrifice Chloe ending is like a lot longer and a lot more kind of fleshed out, but I also think that there are reasons for that. Like, I don't think that they wanted to like I think that there is more that needs to be shown in a you rewind time and restart the timeline ending, whereas in a you sacrifice Arcadia Bay ending, there's not really that much that you need to see.
Yeah, you've already done the lead up. The rest of it is just, now we wait.
Yeah. And I think that, like, it was definitely, like, enough for me. Yeah. I mean, maybe, like, a kiss would have been nice. Yeah. That's my only qualm.
I would have liked to see if maybe Joyce survived.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, yeah, the one thing is that I would have liked to see if some people survived.
You can find out some of that in Life is Strange 2, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, so Life is Strange 2 has, like, a couple of little connections to this game.
Because I know it's, like, obviously not the same people, not the same, like, story or anything, but yeah. I imagined it would have some form of connection if they're gonna be, like, named the same. Because I know the power's also not the same.
And there's a character who reappears.
Oh my gosh.
And I won't tell you who.
Oh, exciting.
Okay, this is like all of our
These are the major ones, yeah.
Oh, for this episode, they've literally just put that.
Yeah.
Last one.
David got a scar during the fight. Seems almost impossible to stop him from that happening.
You didn't save the trucker. I don't even know how you saved the trucker.
No.
Or Evan.
I didn't even see Evan.
Yeah.
I saved Alyssa. I saved the fisherman. I didn't change Joyce's mind about David. Didn't I?
Oh, I guess we didn't talk to Joyce.
Oh.
You told the truth about Rachel to Frank. And you didn't show more in any affection.
4%!
I mean, I think that most of the time I choose to, like, give him a hug.
Yeah, I just didn't trust that he was, like...
That's so valid,
not gonna
though.
go... Like, now that I know that it's a safe option, maybe I would have done it, because I want to be a bit kinder to him. But
it's so valid, like, because he... Every, like, sign and indication that he gives you just throughout the game is that he won't respect your personal space, or when you say no.
Yeah.
So, like...
74% kissed Warren.
Why would you do that?
Icky. That's it.
Okay, that's the game, lads. Let us know what you thought. Let us know if you want us to play more.
Yeah.
Because we might do that in the future anyway, but we want to change pace for a while.
Yeah. We're going to be playing Hellblade.
Senua Sacrifice.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. I know a lot about how the game was made and, like, how groundbreaking it's been in terms of, like, its representation of people with psychosis, the practice of the studio in terms of working with people who have symptoms and with psychiatrists, so I'm really excited to finally play it.
I didn't know much about it, but we've been talking about it on the channel for a while. And if you're excited for more potential Ashley Birch content, we also got Marvel's Avengers, and we'll probably be playing the campaign of that on the channel at some point, including the Kate Bishop DLC, which is voiced by Ashley Birch.
Yes.
Which was my selling point to Sarah, who does not like Marvel stuff.
Yeah, I don't care about Marvel, but when Daz was like, Ashley Birch, the voice of Chloe Price was going to be in it, I was like, okay, I'm in.
And then also Kamala Khan being the actual main character, even though it's marketed as that she's a side character. I'm excited for that. I think that was an interesting marketing strategy. I feel like it tricked a lot of people into playing a game about a Muslim woman. Like,
that's what we love to see.
Yeah.
Alright, bye friends.
Goodbye. Thank you for joining us on this journey. I'm excited to sleep.